Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a new episode of Manager 2020 Lane to Fame. Right now, we've just started our season with Salisbury, and last episode went pretty well considering we're supposed to be fighting for our lives. Although the first game wasn't good at home to Sutton United, Teddy Bloor, 2 games, 2 not very good performances, and in this one, he gave away a penalty which led to Beautyman giving them the lead. Benji Agaduno, who used to be my star striker at Eastbourne Borough, made it 2-0. Andre Brown played his heart out and managed to pull one back before Eddie Carrington and Jake Adams scored to make it 4-1. Brown scored again to pull it back to 4-2 before George Baker sealed a big win for Sutton. But they came, was it second last season? Yeah, second, even though they didn't end up getting promoted. Still, very challenging team. But then we went away to Dorking, who of course were the team that stopped us from escaping relegation last season at Chippenham, and we managed to get a little bit of revenge on them. Alex Kirk headed in his first goal for the club from Dennis's free kick, and Andre Brown converted Connor Taylor's pass to make it 2-0. Then we faced Poole at home, arguably our easiest match of the season. Sam Higgins headed in Dennis's corner to open the scoring, and I can't remember who was fouled, but Declan Apau converted the spot kick to make it 2-0. And a harsh red card then came for us for Benjamin Heel, or at least that's what my assistant said it was, which we have appealed. And hopefully he gets retracted by the time we play our matches in this episode, as we play away to Basingstoke, at home to Chesham, and away to Concord. We're all below us for now, but of course it's very early days in the season. League positions, of course, not very, what's the word? Well, you can't draw any conclusions from them. We are 9th in the league as well. Just as I'm saying that, so that just highlights how good a start to the season we've had for a team that's supposed to be fighting for our lives. Okay, 2 agreed signings then, Adam Sharif and James Spruce from Connors Quay, both of them from Connors Quay. Hopefully they will prove to be good. This is my in-game birthday. Sharif has 2-star current ability, 3-star potential. Welsh centre-back, 20 years old. Strong, good stamina, good at marking, physical, not very good at passing, is selfish, one-footed and not very versatile. Should be at least good backup. He's already played a couple of games this season for Connors Quay. Used to play for Cardiff. Welcome him to the team. And we also signed James Spruce, 2-star current, 2.5-star potential striker, 21 years old, Welsh, fast, could be retrained to be a right winger, physical, not good at crossing, not good in the air, and not one-footed and can only play up front. He's also played a game for Connors Quay, used to play for Bristol Rovers. Cool, okay. Okay, Heel's ban has been upheld. I mean, the commentary said it was harsh, my assistant said it was harsh, but looks like it's going to be still a 1-match ban for Bradley Heel. Wasn't the ideal debut for him, to say the least. What a double. Oh, they beat Real Madrid in the Super Cup. Fair play. Galatasaray knocked out of the Champions League by Copenhagen. Very sad, but United smacking Real Madrid in the Super Cup. Bentancur, Guimaraes, and Lautaro Martinez. Some very unfamiliar faces for Man United fans. But of course, this is FM, and we're into the third season, so of course a lot of players have moved around. Piatek's joined Real Madrid for 82 mil from Milan, and that's a lot of money. Someone who hasn't proven himself that much. A lot of games coming in quick succession here at the start of the season. Of course, when we took over Eastbourne and Chippenham, we took over in about October, November time. The early season, there's definitely a lot of games happening at once to try and shoot on sight, get ourselves some more goals. This guy looks decent. Camerite, Simon Swire. Immediate. Wants to bring in a friend, wants to improve the coaching team, wants more attackers, wants to be established. He certainly wants a lot, but maybe he'll be worth it. Oddie doing well in training. And Connor Riley Lowe, not so well. Okay, so we've got an under-18s team and an under-23s team. Whoever's not fit can get some time. Daniel James has gone out on loan to Lazio. Okay. Changes from the win against Poole then. Ryan Case will replace Declan Apau at holding mid. The suspended Heels replaced by Rowan Smith. Taylor replaces Higgins, but he goes to the left wing. And Andre Brown will start front. Spruce on the bench and could potentially make his Salisbury debut. Basingstoke have got Cannon goal, Kelly, Madzura, Gruel, Pollard, and Jolly at the back. Charlton and Steele holding. Watson and Hodnett on the wings, with Chester's behind Jenkins up front. And Tyra, Obi, Meeson, Nicholson, and Slough on the bench. Remember, we had an interview for Basingstoke at the start of the season. I think they turned us down. So, let's try and make them feel guilty for not giving me the job. I definitely would have taken them over Salisbury at the start, but right now we started the season pretty well. As Dennis forces Jolly to clear it away for Basingstoke. Okay, thought that was going to be a highlight for a sec. Unfortunately not. Throwing for Statham. Brown to Taylor. Taylor to Statham. He goes down the line for Oddie. Oddie almost loses it to Charlton, but he's got the ball back. And he's got a little bit of room to cross it now. And it's come to Dennis. It's saved by the goalkeeper. Andre Brown went down while all that was happening. No penalty given though. But unlucky there. Rule Pollard's been booked. Dennis yet to score for us. He has got quite a few assists to his name though. Alright, we're on top so far, but Basingstoke have a throw. Hodnett to Jolly. Finds a ball across to Charlton, who's got acres of space. Finds Kelly. Kelly to Jenkins in the box. What a save by Burwood. Bloor gets it away. That should have been 1-0 to Basingstoke. Top draw save by Burwood. Some of the Basingstoke players have definitely started this game very tired. Is that Courtney Watson? Oh yeah, so it is. every day is a game against your old players these days. Watson, of course, my right winger for Chippenham last season. Kirk with a free kick short to Statham. He sends it long, but Matsura heads it away. Steele out to Hodnitz as we go down to 10th. Nice, Dennis cuts it out, finds Smith. Kirk clears it away, it's as far as Charlton though. Chester's to Steele, Steele sends it long. Kirk heads it away. Smith to Case. Kirk sends it long for Brown again, but Gruel Pollard cuts it out, he looks for Hodnitz. Hodnitz cross. Oddie heads it away as far as Watson. Please no. By Charlie Oddie, and it bounces off the corner flag favourably for us and out for a throw. Close game statistically, but they are hanging on in there. Away from home, let's not forget. And that's going to be half time. Not too much happening, although we have had a couple more shots. Yeah, I'm reasonably happy with how this game has started. Seems like the new signings are definitely, well, doing their thing, I guess. That'll be our throw. Poor pass by Chester's. Didn't really look where he was hitting it there. And Watson's exhausted. But he must be desperate to prove some point over us. Yellow card for Steele. Neeson's on for Watson. That's it for him. No chance of him scoring a winner against his old team. Obi is on for Mansura. Kirk's been booked. Nicholson on for Kelly. It's their last change. We're down to 11th as it stands. Not much of anything happening. Kirk is tired. They'll bring on Fraser. I mean, he's already come off the pitch. You're a little late with that advice, buddy. And Statham's tired, apparently. Do you have any more centre-backs? Case? Yeah, I suppose. We'll bring on Apal. And we'll swap him with Case. 4 minutes had it on. It's that time for a winner. We've played better. We've had more shots. It does look like we're going to have to settle for a draw here, which isn't the worst thing in the world, away from home. Maybe one last chance for Bloor to whip it into the box. He does so. Hodnett heads it away. Dennis wins a corner. We're going to get time to take it, though, is a question. We did make subs in added time, right? So Hodnett heads it away. Dennis is tired and he wants to come off. Right wing. Got a left back and we got a striker, I guess. If there's time, we'll bring on Spruce. And he can go up front and Brown can go onto the wing. And it's going to be a foul by Oddie on Neeson. Maybe there is time. Nope. Game over. No debut for Spruce. It's a clean sheet. It's the third one in a row. Gruel Pollard gets the man of the match for them. Although you could just as easily have given it to Alex Kirk. Worst player was actually Watson. Not a good day for him. Yeah, unlucky, boys. Draw is not the worst result. We go down to 11th, but keep our unbeaten run and clean sheet run going. Next, we got Cheshire United at home, who drew with St Albans most recently. Fans are less than happy with Casey's signing. Are you confident that he can come good? I mean, he's 2 stars. He's definitely dropped in ability, relatively, since we signed better players in this position. Sure that given time he will come good. And he's thanked me for publicly backing him. I mean, the season's just started. It's a bit early to be throwing people under the bus, guys. Come on. Oh, what? No. I'm not managing. Are you joking? Responsibility. I'm not managing the under 23s. No, why am I not doing this? Yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. Don't know why that saying was kept on. Okay, scout meeting. Don't know anything. Anyone? This guy. Very good. Charlie Busby. Looks like he could be decent. And scouts. Okay, let's watch the under 23s take on Plymouth. Should be a very tough game. Garande with the cross for us, headed away by Perkins. Sarcevic smashes it clear and it's put McKee through on goal. Chance for Plymouth. Nice block by Stroud though. Perkins with a header. Spruce collects the loose ball, but he's lost it. Perkins long again. McKee gets in front of his man. McKee, Askew can't keep it out. And Plymouth on 23s take the lead. Owens to Jenkins. Sarcevic up to Phillips. Phillips sends in a cross. Back post is Jeffka. Askew can't get enough on it. At the near post, Plymouth go 2 up. McKee with a corner for them. Sarcevic heads it wide. Stroud to Watson. Watson goes long, finds Spruce. Spruce saved by Snetka. And it's cleared away eventually. Ben Youssef over corner. That's a name we haven't seen for a while. Spruce, nice finish. First time we've seen him in action, and it's a nice goal he scored there. Plymouth free kick though. Owens short to Bearwish. And Bearwish must have wished for that one to go in. That's a brilliant strike from 30 yards out. Watson goes back to Stroud in the 93rd minute. Watson crosses it in. Popo with a header. And Popo gets one back. 3-2. It's still going to be a loss to Plymouth. Still a well fought game. Law's facing his old team, Chesham. That should be interesting. Play for set pieces. Because we had them in quite a lot. Okay, Cheshire United up next. Camerai Simon Swire has completed his transfer. I love him, if not just for his name. It's a good signing, actually. 3-star current ability, 3.5-star potential centre mid / attacking mid. Versatile, fast, technical, creative. Not good at crossing, one-footed, not very strong or fit. Used to play for West Ham, but at 18 years old is a big signing. And Jordan Murray is happy that I signed Simon Swire to help him settle the club. It's not why I signed him. I signed him because he looked like a good player, according to my scouts. But I'll take the compliment, sure. Lack of depth in defensive mid, according to Kirk and Heel. Taylor's no longer influential. Criticise Appel's recent form. He did score a penalty recently, but I guess he could be better. Praise Andre Brown. He had a good episode last time out. A bit slow in the last couple of games, but it's fine. Okay, so a few changes from the team that drew with Basingstoke. Fraser's going to start instead of Bloor. Garande is going to make his debut at left back instead of Oddy. And Appel will replace Jordan Murray in midfield. Got to rotate the squads. Players getting tired at certain points. Chesham have got Hadler in goal, my old Eastbourne keeper, another old face. Ramsey, Crabtree, Tapp, and Chamberlain Gale at the back. Maher, Wilding, and Reynolds in midfield, with Reed, Oliver, and Oleofe, a 3-man strike force, a very attacking formation. For Chesham with French, Davidson, Carter Henry. Callum Forward, I remember him. Yeah, he was with me at Eastbourne on the bench, and Ford as well. Alright, let's go. Hopefully we can continue our unbeaten run, 3 games and counting. Chesham have been traditionally tough for me to deal with. But maybe my old goalkeeper can do me a little favour. Right, so we've had all the shots so far. There's Chesham with a free kick. Reynolds to the back post. Case heads it away. Could be a counter-attack. Garande has got there first. He looks for Brown and finds him. And Brown looking to get away. Doesn't have many options. He'll try and go it alone. And hits the side netting. I mean, I don't blame him too much there. There wasn't much he could do. But a decent counter-attack. Burwood with a goal kick. Reed heads it though to Oliver, but Smith does well to cut that out. Case loses it though. Wilding finds Reed on the right hand side. Reed to Maher from distance. Is he going to shoot? Plays it back instead to Wilding. He finds Chamberlain Gale on the left flank. Oleofe went for goal. I think Fraser blocked it and Kirk has got it clear. Throw in for us now. Fraser to Brown. Back to Fraser. Appel in the middle. Out to Taylor. Taylor plays it all the way back to Kirk, who's in a bit of a tricky spot. It's a lovely ball out wide though for Garande. He plays it down the line for Taylor, who should get to this. His cross is blocked. Garande though slides it back into Taylor's path. Cross finds Brown, who can't keep the header down. Good start by us, though. Dennis now with a free kick. It's a good hit. It's a good save by Hadler. My old goalkeeper. I'm not going to slew Hadler. He did pretty well for me at Eastbourne. Occasional errors, but this is non-league. To be expected. Garande's throw. He gets it back from Brown. Nice skill. Garande to Apal. Apal shoots. Blocked. And cleared away. But we are dominating the shots column at the moment. Very, very pleasing. If we could just get a goal. Apal's been booked. Yellow card for Maher. 11 shots to 2. We are definitely on top in this game. Just can't seem to find the opening goal. Brown's shot was the worst. Wilding's picked up an injury. And Carter Henry's come on for him. A corner right before half time. Dennis sends it in there. Chamberlain Gale heads it away as far as Taylor. Here's Smith. Powell from the edge of a box, just wide. Good hit. Unlucky. Definitely taking that criticism to heart, it seems. Getting involved in the play, although his rating isn't particularly good. Go out there and impress me, team. Just keep going. Plug away and eventually we'll get that goal. Alright, Garande tried it there. Set it away. Alright, Kirk free kick. Goes long looking for Brown, but Tap heads it away. Reynolds to Maher. Looking for Olaofe out wide. Fraser can't get to it. Chamberlain Gale to Reynolds. Carter Henry. Flicked on by Chamberlain Gale. Olaofe is first to it. Gets in across. Oliver's headed down. Chance for Reed. Good block though by Garande, who gets it away. Maybe a chance to break here with Dennis. Dennis switches it to Taylor. We've got numbers forward here. Taylor just puts it into the box. Smith's there on the edge, is deflected by Tap, and it's going to be a corner. Very good counter. Couldn't get the goal though. Oh, they're not going to even show us the corner. Forward on for Carter Henry. Didn't give him much of a chance at Eastbourne, but he's got his chance to prove me wrong now. Hopefully he doesn't. Gives it back to Ramsey from the throw. Dennis heads it away as far as Reynolds. And it is forward. And that's gone through Burwood. And it is my ex-player coming back to haunt me. Callum forward with the goal. Undeserved. Burwood surely has to save that. Was straight at him. Instant impact by the sub, but we've got a chance from his free kick. Dennis. Kirk, yes, 1-1. Matthew Dennis with another assist. Alex Kirk with his second of the season. And yeah, nice fight back by the lads. Takes us up to 8th for now. We've had 16 shots to 6. It's hard to argue that we haven't deserved it. Can we get ourselves a winner though, is the question. Can we use that momentum? Down to 9th for now. Kirk's looking tired. We'll sub him off after this highlight. Let's bring on Simon Swire for his debut. Put him at defensive mid and put Case back. Anything happen here? No. Okay, here's the highlight. Dennis It's a dangerous pass, and Maher's found forward. Forward, what a save. Burwood this time not letting it go through him. But it was a risky pass across by Dennis. Luckily he got away with it. Just realised Salisbury had subbed off the guy they'd replaced Wilding with. Davidson's on for Reed. Goal kick for them, 15 minutes to go. Hadler towards forwards. Statham wins it, but it's come to tap. Reynolds, Oliver, Olaofe, straight at Burwood. Whew. Close one there. Dennis looking tired. Guess we can bring on Higgins. Brown on the wing and Higgins up top. Hadler with a goal kick. It's going to go straight to the feet of Brown. Don't lose it. That's a poor pass straight to Reynolds. Reynolds goes long and Oliver's onto it. Oliver with a chance. He's put it in, but the flag is up for offside. I did think it was offside, but I didn't want to say anything, just in case it wasn't. Case free kick to Smith. Simon Swire with a nice pass to Brown. Brown gets past his man. Brown. Oh, he could have got closer to the goal. He shoots it straight at Hadler. Should have been us taking the lead. Hadler drop kicks it. Fraser gets it away. Got a free kick anyway, offside against Olaofe. I mean, 18 shots to 9. Statistically, we've been better. Statham's been booked. Does look like the game is going to end in a draw. Chamberlain Gale's throw to Olaofe. Finds Reynolds in the middle. Olaofe. Tackle Fraser. Smashes it clear. Taylor's going to chase. It's going to be Crabtree who gets to it. Down the line for Ramsey. Oliver's offside by a mile, surely. Okay, flag does go up. I mean, James Oliver was basically goal hanging there. I don't know what the hell he was doing. 4 minutes added on. Brown and Statham are tired. Hold up before this highlight plays. Woody can play orange centre back. Cole can't play anywhere else. Case can play right. Case is already at centre back, that's not going to help. Garande could play right back. Don't think anyone else is too versatile. Brown we want to take off. Okay, I think we bring on Oddie for Statham. Put Oddie left back. Durande right back and Fraser in the middle. I think that's how we do it. Crabtree with a free kick. Statham's header. Appel heads it on. Maher to Reynolds. It's cut out by Fraser. Header away is going to Brown. Come on. Brown to Smith. Smith over the top. Higgins to chase. Gets the header on. It's gone straight to tap though. Hopefully this clearance just goes back to us. Case wins the header as far as Maher though. Davidson looks for Olaofe. Cleared away by Fraser. Maher's header back to Davidson. His Chamberlain Gale. Cross block by Fraser. It's going to be a corner. I hope that was the limit of the highlight you wanted to show us. Actually was. Okay. Ramsey's been booked. Looks like it's going to be the last few seconds of the game. It's a throw in for us. Oddie. Eventually going to take it. Taylor. Back to Oddie. Roddy sends in a cross, but it's not a good cross at all. Nowhere near anyone in a white shirt. And it looks like that's going to do it. Maybe. One last chance at Hal. Nope, that's it. Salisbury 1, Chesham 1. Callum forwards, who I used to manage, gave them the lead, but very quickly Alex Kirk tied it up, heading in Dennis's free kick. Once again, we haven't lost. Forward got man of the match, of course. Simon Swire and Garande made their debuts. We finally conceded a goal. Reed, disappointing. For Chesham was the worst player. Yeah, I guess I'm slightly disappointed that we didn't win the game, but overall we are unbeaten. We are picking up points. 9 at the moment, we're 10th in the league. It's not too bad. Next up, we've got Concord Rangers away. Hopefully we can go a whole episode without defeat. Okay, under 23's manager. Let's get in James Curtis, Mike Cook or Ryan Clark. Chief Scouts, James Ewington and Jack Redshaw. And just a regular scout, David Martin. Glenn Walker, a National A license. Okay, schedule's too hectic. Rick Ashcroft, Continental A license, same thing. Alright, up to you guys, I guess. You're the ones paying for it. I ain't paying for my coaches to get courses. I'm on non-league wages here. Concord beat Sutton in their last game, so this is definitely looking like a tough one. Andre Brown's no longer an important player. Downgrade him to fringe, I guess. Maybe that speaks to the talent we have in this team, I guess. Brian Watson performed below par in training. Yeesh, good. Declan Powell prefers to be a ball-winning box-to-box midfielder, sure. And we'll start shooting on sight. And we'll sign Jack Redshaw as our chief scout. Welcome to the team, Jack. Just retired, or retired at the end of the first season after playing for FC Halifax. Played some League 1 and League 2 football with Blackpool and Morecambe. And Rochdale even. Started his career as a City youth player. This is his first official role. Welcome to the club, Jack. Mike Cook has agreed to be under 23's manager. Welcome to Mike. His career, mostly in the lower leagues. Played a little bit of League 1 and League 2 football with Cambridge and York. Briefly played for Coventry, not for their first team, as he came through their academy. In terms of staff jobs, he's managed Cinderford and Gloucester. And now he's our under-23 manager. Congrats, Mike. And David Martin has also agreed to be our scout. He's recently retired. Played for Respawn Borough. He's played for quite a few teams in this division. He's played tie up as the championship for Derby, as well as for Crystal Palace, Millwall. Some League 1 and League 2 stuff. Pretty decorated playing career. And this is his first ever scout staff job. Charlie Oddy doing well in training again. Ben Youssef not doing very well. Alright, Concord Rangers, who have climbed themselves above us in the table to 5th. Arguably our toughest game of the day. Okay, unfit players. Time. Charlie Busby has agreed to sign for us. And yeah, 2-star current ability, 2.5-star potential goalkeeper. Good distribution. He played at Tunbridge last season. He's played a couple of games in this division off the bench. Guess must have been a goalkeeper getting injured or something. Came through at Barnet, which isn't too far from where I am in real life. Brown can welcome him. Murray's happy that I brought in Busby to help him settle. Same for Simon Swire. I did not intend that, but I'm glad that you're happy. Alrighty. So changes from the team that drew with Chesham. Blore is coming back in for Fraser. Oddy replaces Garande at left back. And Heel is going to come in for Smith, back from his suspension, although he was back the last game, right? Unless I'm going crazy. Anyway, Heel will play instead of Smith. Concord have got Henry in goal, Hobson, Tizard, Matthews and Sanders at the back. Barnes holding with Gray and Moncur in the middle. Alpha and Glean on the wings with Campbell up front. Roman Campbell, is this a guy I've managed before? No. Getting flashbacks. Thinking everyone here has played for me before. Dorr, Clements. Oh, there is one player, Callum Gunner, on the bench who has played for me. Sheriff and Crawford on the bench. Okay. 4 games unbeaten. Can we make it 5? This is going to be a toughie. And you've had the first shot of the game at least. Yeah, very, very dead game so far. 20 minutes in. Well, 2 shots by us now. Matthews with a free kick for them. Floats it long. Kirk with a header away. It's going to come to Taylor. Appel to Oddy. Oddy sends that one down the line looking for Taylor. Hobson with a loose touch. Manages to get it away. Straight to Bloor, down the line to Dennis. Heel. Bloor's kept going. Here he is. We didn't play him against his old team at the end, and that's a nice pass. Brown brings it down, gets his shot on target, and Henry Sayers' flag did go up for offside, but Sanders with a throw. Probably going to head for some KFC after the game. Gets it back from Moncur. Matthews to Tizard. Looking for Hobson. Alpha. Cross headed away by Kirk. We can get to that. Nice work, Dennis. Dennis over the top looking for Brown, but Tizard heads it away. Not enough on that pass. Barnes switches it to Sanders. Moncur. Looking for Glean. Glean with a nice touch. Taken in front of him. Glean cuts inside. Glean with a shot. Would have been a brilliant goal. But Burwood makes a brilliant catch. Throw in for Sanders. Campbell. Nope. Heel clears it away. Gravo to Moncur. Moncur Ooh, tipped onto the post by Burwood. I thought that was heading in. Oddie with the clearance. Concord starting to put the pressure on now. Hobson's cross. Kirk's header away's come out to Gray. Gray's shot though charged down well by Case. And Taylor clears. Highlights still going on. Hobson's cross. Campbell gets ahead on it, but it's nowhere near the target. And we survive yet again. Yeah, you can't dominate every match, and Concord have certainly got the better of us in terms of play so far. Still 0-0 though. And heading to half time, it's just going to be 1 minute extra. And there will be one last opportunity, but for who? Burwood sends a goal kick up. It's gone straight to the feet of Hobson though. Barnes finds Glean out wide in some space. Glean drills in a low ball for Campbell. Campbell fires wide. Okay, time to regroup at half time. Keep playing like this, we'll most likely lose. Well, I've told him I'm happy with it. I guess we are drawing away. Brown prove you have what it takes to play for us. He hasn't had a good day today, Andre Brown. Sang his praises in the last episode, but hasn't done too much today. AKA he hasn't scored. And the only person that has been our centre back, so. I mean, I wouldn't call 3 a decent number of shots, but sure. Well, not too much happening in this second half, which might be a good thing. Gunner, Sheriff and Crawford are on for Gray, Glean and Campbell. Hopefully Callum Gunner doesn't come back to haunt me. I remember he caused no end of problems with his complaining. Especially once we signed better players and he got dropped from the team. Really, absolutely nothing is happening in the second half. Not even the slightest hint of a highlight. Throw in though now for them. Sanders. Apau brings it down and smacks it clear. Hobson will get to it eventually. Matthews goes long. It's going to go straight to the feet of Statham. He goes back to Burwood. Calmly passed out to Kirk. Bloor. Looking long for Brown and finding him. He's brought it down. And Brown has found himself half a chance here. Oh, good save by Henry. Taylor's tired and wants to come off. So we need a left winger. I guess we bring on Sam Higgins. And swap him with Brown as we usually do. And it's cleared away by Matthews for a corner. I guess we'll make that change now. Two minutes left. Tizzard with a free kick. Headed away by Case. There's time. Can take off Kirk and Statham. We only have one centre back on the bench. We could bring on Simon Swire and move Case back. Okay, we'll bring on Fraser for Kirk and we'll bring on Simon Swire for Statham. Swap him with Case. Well, let's see what happens here. Case Plays a nice ball out wide for Brown. He's got Oddie on the overlap. Brown's instead gone for a tough pass, but Dennis flicks it on to Higgins. Higgins to Bloor. They're queuing up in the box. Bloor's cross. Brown with a shot, and it's gone in. Andre Brown in the 91st minute. I just said he hadn't done anything this episode, but he's just gotten us a late winner against Concord. And yeah, huge goal for one match where we didn't really deserve to win. And it looks like we've gone ahead and done it. It's not quite over yet though. The celebrations and the subs mean Concord will get another chance. Case heads it away though. Sanders on the volley, hits it wide, that should be it. And we've got a huge win away to Concord today, extending our unbeaten run to 5 games. Very nice. Teddy Bloor with a brilliant cross as well to set it up, gets himself man of the match. Sanders was the worst player for them. Taylor didn't have a very good game for us. It's partly why we took him off. Yeah, pleased with how things are going. That was a huge win against Concord Rangers, which has taken us up to 9th. I mean, who knows? Might not be a relegation fight this year if we keep playing like this. We might be pushing for a promotion spot. Yeah, there we go. 5 unbeaten. And that's going to do it for this episode. We faced a lot of our old players, but we didn't lose. We drew 0-0 away to Basingstoke in a game where we kind of deserved to win. We drew at home to Chesham in a game we pretty much deserved to win. Forward, who I used to manage, gave them the lead in a shot which Burwood should have saved. Their goalkeeper, Hadler, was flapping around as Alex Kirk headed in Dennis's free kick at the back post. And of course, the Concord game just now, Andre Brown with a 91st minute winner from Bloor's cross to get us a very valuable 3 points. So 5 points from 9 there. Pretty good. Next up, we face Maidstone, who are in 20th at home, away to 3rd place Hampton and Richmond, which will be a tough one. And we also face 13th place Dartford at home. But that's going to be it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to check out all of my links in the description below, especially in my Discord. Post my stream schedule there, and you can be notified every time I go live. But for now, it's been Snowflake. I hope you have a great day, and I hope I see you soon. Take care.